As most of Utah remains under an active extreme heat warning, there's more than one way to beat the heat. Many are swarming to cooler public pools, seeking refuge from the sun's hot rays. However, triple-digit temperatures across much of Utah have medical experts warning of heat-related illnesses.
With the temperatures that we're seeing over the last week, this week, particularly in southern Utah, but really across the state, we are seeing an uptick in volumes in the emergency department. And we want our population to be safe, and we want our population to be educated and to know what to do so they can prevent that. But if they're starting to see symptoms, they can get the appropriate care.
Parents and children are encouraged to lather up with waterproof SPF 50 sunscreen to make sure they're protecting their skin from the harsh summer sun's rays.
As long as you're in the water, I can handle the heat.
But you've got some protection.
Yes, absolutely, always. You have to.
Okay.
I love the cold water better than heat.
The emergency department at Intermountain St. George Regional Hospital has reported a significant increase in heat-related illnesses, including heat exhaustion.
We talk about heat exhaustion, we talk about heat stroke, and that's really the core body temperature increasing to a level that's not safe and can cause harm for individuals. You may feel your heart rate start to increase to try to accommodate.
Dr. Carroll says many signs of heat exhaustion include dehydration, dizziness, headache, nausea, and a higher heart rate as the body tries to cool down. But it becomes more serious when the person has problems mentally.
If you or your loved ones are starting to exhibit any sort of altered mental status, if they're not thinking clearly, if they're speaking in a way that's different than they normally would speak, that's a significant finding, and that's something that really needs urgent medical attention.
The most vulnerable to heat-related illnesses are the elderly, infants, and pregnant women. Dr. Carroll encourages people to check on their friends and neighbors to make sure they're doing okay. The Meals on Wheels program is one way that those who are shut in can receive nutritious meals without venturing out. While most people are encouraged to stay indoors in an air-conditioned house or office with fans helping to circulate the air, those who do venture out or work in the outdoors should limit their time or seek shade and avoid walking barefoot on hot surfaces. This includes animals.
Don't leave a child in a car. Don't leave a pet in a car. Don't leave an elderly loved one in a car.
Extreme temperatures can also cause a drain on the power supply. Dr. Carroll says be prepared to make plans for a backup plan if the power does go out.
If your power goes out and you're one of those individuals, please reach out for help. Don't think you can do it alone. Call a friend, call a neighbor, call a family member, and go take a visit to their home.
And while some in southern Utah are used to the hotter temperatures, Dr. Carroll says this isn't a time to test it. He says the most important thing you can do is to drink plenty of good old-fashioned water.
At a minimum, we recommend 60 to 90 ounces of water per day. So that's a 12-ounce soda can. That's 5 of those would be 60 ounces. Water is better. Soda's not very good for rehydration. Alcohol is not good for rehydration. Alcohol actually lead to increased urination.
Being aware of these signs and symptoms can make a difference for loved ones and allow you to have a wonderful summer and stay healthy. In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.